Hey everyone, CEO on the street, Sal Barbera. We're here today to talk about and speak about Father's Day. What is your most memorable thing about Father's Day?
It's a time when my father became the center of attention instead of my mother.
Wow, that's profound.
Often, and Mom was a very outgoing person. And so Father's Day was time to focus on Dad.
How can you get rich? By eating.
Eat rich food.
Well, you're close. Eat fortune cookies.
What vegetable needs a plumber?
Tomato.
A leek.
My dad was an Air Force officer, and he was so insistent that we had the proper posture. From the time we were little, every once in a while, he would have us walk across the room with a book on our head. And people still comment on the fact that I have good posture, so I owe it to him.
That's a great memory. Because the other thing I'm thinking about is on Father's Day versus Mother's Day, I always get less gifts.
Well, that's not fair, is it? We got to do something about that.
We do. Anyway,
I have to talk to my children and my grandchildren about that.
I got to talk to my grandchildren too.
The story I like best, my father was gray at a very young age, like in his 30s. And I remember him one day shaving in front of the mirror, and he said, "I see an old man looking back at me, but inside I'm still 18. He said, "My advice to you is no matter how old you get, keep the kid in you alive. Have fun and enjoy life."
Great advice.
Where do typists go to get a drink? Well, obviously, they go to the space bar.
Well, my dad was a physician, and when he was a brand new physician, he was sent in to examine his first patient to hear a heart murmur. And when he went in, he said this beautiful woman had on no top. And he said it's the first time he'd seen a woman naked in daylight. And so he went over very professionally, got his stethoscope, was listening, and she tapped my dad on the shoulder and said, "You know, if you put those in your ears, you might be able to hear better." And he said he just left the room.
I can see why.
And that's the story of my dad.
Oh, that's a great story. And now I know why you remember it. Great story. Signing off, Sal Barbera, CEO on the street.